Well, my friend Aaron was supposed to join me today, but he got caught up with a thing at work, so he wasn't able to make it. So if the video sucks, that's why. We're going to blame Aaron. But anyways, we're out here in Ogden checking this place out. I've never been here before. This is my first time, but it's got a bunch of quartzite boulders in this rad hillside right behind me here. This here behind me this way is the hidden boulder. It's got some easier V2, V3 problems on it that we're just going to start here and warm up. I did warm up a little bit at home and did the density hangs, but it's been like an hour and a half since I did that. So just want to, get some movement in before we start trying anything more serious. Okay, so this thing is a V2 called Transmission, and it looks kind of tough for V2, but it might just look that way. Sometimes things feel different when you actually get on them. So we are going to find out. It is pretty vertical. I mean, it's got this little roof here, and the feet are good, so it really might not be as bad as I think it is, but looks pretty sweet. And then, I don't know what's going on up here exactly, but we're gonna find out. Oh, yeah, subscribers. We're up to 157 now, so thank you guys. Oh, this is fine. This part though. Oh, that's good. Ooh. They can be a little freaky. Got it done. Okay, so that really wasn't too bad. I think the spookiness really comes more from not having climbed outside in a month and a half, and maybe even more importantly than that, is it being a new area, new rock. You don't know how it forms, where the holds are, all that kind of stuff. Just a bunch of unknowns that you're not really sure what's going on. So I think the more I get under my belt, the smoother it'll be fine. But yeah, I thought the beginning was going to be kind of crazy, but it really wasn't that bad. And even the end wasn't bad. It was just I didn't know where the holds were. So yeah, on to the next. Okay, so this next one's called Disorder, and there's a V2 version of it that starts somewhere up in this, but a V3 is a sit start, and that's what I'm gonna do. That's the one that seems a bit more appealing to me right now. This one looks a little bit more straightforward than the other one, but again, you never know until you're on it. That's not that good of a hold, actually. Neither is that. Wow, I'm at a loss. Oh, dang. I wonder which of these feels better. Okay. They're almost the same. This one's maybe a bit better because you get a nice thumb. That undercling up there might not be the way at all. There's a crimp over here. Maybe I should have grabbed that. Especially with the way the feet were. I was hoping to get on the undercling and there's a slot up there and like build the feet up and do one of those, but it did not work that way. Maybe if I just do that, you grab that, bump to that. It looks like there's another good hold there. Maybe, and then just kind of get to that slot normally. That would explain why there's not a bunch of chalk on that undercling. So maybe I got faked out. Oh, okay, that makes it a little bit more clear. This hold's definitely a bit better. Slightly more in cut, got the good thumb. This one slopes a little bit. I think the depth of them is, they're both about the same, and that's why from up there it wasn't so obvious. But yeah, this one's better, I think. Let's try this. Didn't do much. Thing's bad. Where'd it go? Okay, that's something. Okay, good. All right, we're getting it. At least the top out's easy. Oh, nice. Yeah, a lot of it's just not knowing where the holds are, and I mean, even though that was second try, you basically feel like you're just on-sighting it. So yeah, but sweet, good, getting them done. Okay, so now we're gonna go try to find this V4 5 thing. It's this really steep, overhanging, crazy-looking feature. I saw a brief picture of it, so I'm not sure exactly what it's like, but it looked cool. So let's go find it. Okay, we made it. Let me show you this thing. It's pretty cool. It doesn't look as cool as I thought it would, especially from this side, but the other side makes it look pretty sweet. So it's this cool overhanging brow. That's what it looks like. Pretty sick, honestly. Got a cool view of the city from here too. Here's the detailed tour. So start right hand here, left hand right in here. And then I think, I haven't gotten on it yet, so I don't know. But I think you go over into here, into this jug thing here, and then you cross back into this side pull pinch rig. And then you keep climbing out left. There's a really sick pinch feature here. It's really slopey, but then right up from it, it's this cool brick. It's pretty sick. So you're kind of just hugging this arete while you're doing that. And then I think from that left-handed pinch, you slap up to the top here, and then you can get a knee bar in between these two features here to top out. I don't know if that's necessary or not yet, but it's pretty cool. Yeah, it's like to try this thing. The hike was kind of brutal. I think that's just because I'm not used to hiking, but we're here now. So let's see what it's all about. Oh, you know what I love about this one right now? Just sitting right in the sun. 50 degrees and baking in the sun, and boy, you can feel it. It is warm, which is crazy because you typically think of 50 degrees as cold, but man, you sit in the sun at 50 degrees, it's not. It's like hot. Weird. But that's all right. Most of the holds are in the shade, so should be good. And, you know, it's fun. It's not that serious today. Just a fun day. Oh, that's not bad there. Okay. What if we heel hook instead of knee bar? Oh. Yeah, All right. Whew, first try. That was fun. I like that. Cool. Well, it's already going better than that day at Ibex, and honestly, that's all I really wanted out of this session. Um, there's another boulder problem. It's called Cave. I think it's called Cave. Another V5-ish thing. It's over that way, I think. I haven't been there, so I don't know. I'm just looking at the map in Kaya. I think that'll be another fun one to check out. Hopefully it's in the shade. That would be nice. At least this one, the holds were in the shade, but yeah, sitting out here in the sun, you can feel it. It's roasty. Here's something I just noticed that I really haven't seen much before is little placards at the boulder so you know which one it is. That is super nice. And it looks like there's another one up there for something. Cool. That's helpful. Even when you have GPS and a map, it's just nice to be able to orient yourself and see something right in front of you. Well, we can see why we call it the cave boulder, or why they call it the cave boulder. Okay, so this one's looking like the real deal. In Kaya, it gets V5, but then a lot of the people that have vlogged it have called it V6. So I think it's definitely a step up from the previous one. Anyways, this is the start hold. Nice, good shelf, jug, but steep in there. And then you kind of do a move out to here to this slopey blob thing. It's actually got some pretty good spots on it. And then you start moving back this way to this thing here. There's a couple of good spots on it. Get that, and then more back here. But it's slopey. It feels body positiony. And then the crux seems to be this next bit where most people are going left hand into this tooth thing, which I don't like. Like, I don't want to use that. I'm wondering if something broke here at one point, but I don't know. Maybe that's just the way it is. And then you keep moving back. And then you can bring your right hand into here. Remember, it was here. And your left hand would be here, I guess. And then from there, punch up to this edge, which is actually like pretty good, especially from down below. And then you can throw your right hand there for a second while you bump up to, where'd it go? I think, yeah, this thing and some better holds along the lip. And you've got a nice, awesome jug there to finish with. And it looks like a pretty easy top out into the sun. But yeah, that's the cave. Looks pretty sick. I'm excited to try it. I think it's going to be one of those where I've just got to get on it and start messing with it. And the beta that's going to work for me will reveal itself.
It's so hard because I'm like, I don't want to shame that behavior and freak him out. I want to make sure like it's not in one of your forms. But on the other hand, I just like, how do you teach your kids about genitals and private parts and inappropriate behavior? Nice.
That cannot be it.
Yeah. Oh, for sure. Well, you can join the ranks of parents who've been calling in sick care asking how to get their kids sipping medicine.
Oh,
The last one
like
had a
that.
15-year-old.
Oh, that looks good.
Yeah, that's really good. Just heel toe cam the whole way.
Nice. No, this lady asked me if she could if there was someone else who could help her 3 times.
Yes, it is.
Everything I
Oh,
said,
man.
she was like, it sounds like you don't.
A bit unnecessary. What did I say? Left hand?
Yeah. So he said, and then match. Yeah.
Yeah. Nice.
Higher,
Nice.
higher, a little higher. Nice.
I think that tick is misleading.
Yeah. Well, it's kind of as high as you can see, right? Isn't it?
I think so.
But yeah, your like wrist needs to be on the tick. Okay.
I don't like the, I have to refine the end a little. Okay, yeah, that works well. Yeah, I was going to like here. Man, that's a big difference.
Yeah.
Pretty. But she seemed flexible, so if you're psyched.
Oh, that looks good. Nice.
Well,
Yeah, swap
until you
five.
realize that this is facing the wrong way.
Yeah.
Yeah,
That's
yeah, I
cool.
like that.
Oh, do that.
Yeah, now
Yeah,
keep
that-
sweeping. Can you rock that all the way up?
No, I cannot.
Can you move your left toe? Yeah. Can you get your left foot higher? There you go.
Yeah.
Trust it. A little higher.
Woo. Oh, all right. Yeah.
Nice. There you go. Yep, you're right there. So easy.
Okay,
Good job.
yeah, that's not bad. Whew. There we go, good. Whew. There we go. Whew. Good. Yeah. Nice. Did the top a little different than I rehearsed it. Kept my heel up and bumped my left foot up to push me. But that's fine. That's cool. It worked. Man, it is kind of tiring. Sheesh. Whew. Good one though. Definitely a good one. Okay, so after looking at the guide and just kind of weighing all my options of how far I'd have to hike and all that stuff, I decided to call it. I feel like it's been a long enough day. My skin hurts enough, and I think I got enough climbing in for sure. So yeah, overall, this place is really cool, and I'd be psyched to come back. I really wish Aaron could have made it today, but you know, life happens and things come up, so you adjust. But anyways, yeah, it's just a nice place. It's right on the edge of the city, as you can see. And it just seems like I haven't really spent much time in Ogden, the city. I've only been here a few times. But it just seems nice and quaint. I don't know if that's accurate, but it seems like a nice place. And then this hillside is really cool. The boulder problems are nice. Unlike Little Cottonwood, there's actually like holds, and it feels a little bit more like normal climbing, where Little Cottonwood is a lot of grabbing crystals and a bunch of non-holds and stuff like that, which I still like, but it can just be a little finicky and a little bit weather dependent, more so than I would like, and sometimes just gets a little tricky. But yeah, this is a nice place. I'm excited. I'm very excited to come back. I think there's quite a bit here for me to do. obviously. I mean, this is my first time here. I climbed 3 problems, or 4. So still quite a bit more, which is a good thing. And now I realize I could have just gone up that way to the left to get to where I was going. But I didn't. I kept going that way and took the long route. So now we know for next time. But yeah, I think that's about it. I mean, the holds, the rock reminds me, the rock and the climbing, the whole thing reminds me of Mose Valley in St. George and Rocky Mountain National Park. And it's kind of a weird combo, but it reminds me of Mose because it is like you just park down there and hike in and you're here, and it's like basically intertwined with the city. It's right on the edge. Like Mose is just in town, which is really cool. And then the holds and the climbing style, of at least of the stuff that I got on today, felt kind of like what I experienced in the park several years ago, where things were steep, tensiony. The holds weren't necessarily small, but maybe they weren't all 4 fingers. Or they were sloping a little bit, and there was just, it wasn't just a bunch of small holds. So yeah, and I like both of those places quite a bit. So this is actually a really good combination for me. And I think, yeah, with it only being an hour away from my house, that's really not that bad. I do wish it was a little closer, but you can't have everything. So you take what you can. But yeah, overall, I like the Ogden Boulders, and I would definitely come back. Glad I came up here today. Totally worth moving things around to make this happen. And I would do it again. All right, we are back at the car. And yeah, I just wanted to say thanks for watching the video. Hope you liked it. And I will catch you in the next one.